Good morning. Hello. How are we? Ready from some more Snowrunner? Are we? I hope so. I've literally crawled out my pit. That's why my voice sounds so low. Also that and the fact that it's 3 in the morning. Now I know that this past few videos have been a bit sporadic because, to be quite honest with you, I've not known my head from my elbow because this back pain is killing me. I usually do my streams sort of towards the end of the day, early evening-ish, but I'm in that much pain it's draining the energy out of me, and come 8 o'clock I'm wanting to go to bed. Hence the reason I'm up at this time. So I do apologise. I make my apologies. Now let's move on. Let's crack on. I mean, I were on that many meds last time I did a stream. I can't quite remember where we left off. I've got a vague idea. It's very vague. So I'm not expecting I'll see many people in this wee small hour of the morning. What we're doing here, what's the reason for this? I know we were doing something. Let's have a look. Were we getting the upgrades? I bet we were. Yeah, we got the upgrades. That was the last one in that area. There. So yeah, we need the little bugger. Where is he? Where is he? Is that him up there? No? We'll find him. There he is. I think we did that delivery, didn't we? Let's have a look. Let's check. Sorry about this, folks. I'm really disorganised. Yeah, the Zik. Yeah, he's got no wood on board. Got no jobs to do. So he must have done it. So let's check. Oh, no, wrong one, my bad. No, I think I did check in the last video, didn't I? Because it went to 60% instead of 50. There we are. No, that's alright then. Let's get some more jobs. Let's do some more jobs. Right, let's go back to the Chevy. Have a look at the fuel situation, 39%. What's that in gallons? 9 gallon. Okay, we need to plan for this. Check on the map because we need to head to the antenna, I think. Yeah. Fallen antenna. We need to do that. And corporate expansion. Corporate expansion is over there. We might be able to do that one with a Zik, because with it being a hard hat, it's clearly some sort of construction job, I would say. So, we'll take ladder over to the phone antenna. I just want to let the scout with the trailer here. It's all the way over there. All the way down here. I think we're actually closer to that. We are. We'll take this Chevy over to that trailer and give it some fuelings. Yes, that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. So we've got a plan. We're going to make a plan. Yep, volume check. Come on people, you know the score. When I do that, just a volume check. And my voice is deep this morning. Some proper Isaac Hayes, Barry White thing going on. Hey baby. Huh. I think I wear my voice out during the night, moaning and groaning in my sleep every time I turn over. That's what it is. I'll tell you that for now. Yeah, just keep going that way. Keep on keeping on. Keeping on keeping on. Don't get caught on the branches. It's not worth it. This may be a lengthy stream because, as I've said, it is just gone 3 o'clock in the AM. Everyone's in bed. I've got some coffee. I've had some nicotine. I'm not in the slightest bit tired. I think I went to sleep at 8:30. I've been awake since about 1:30, so that's what, 5.5 hours. That's plenty enough sleep for me. I actually woke up thinking, you know, it was about 5:30, ready to get up. And I didn't even think to myself, I looked at my phone, and it was at 1:30, 25 to 2, and I didn't think to myself, I need to go back to sleep. My first thought was, I can't go back to sleep, I'm not tired. I may do in a little bit. I have got an appointment in a bit to see the doctor about my back, because yeah, it's an emergency. It truly is. Whoa, whoa. And obviously I've got to do the school run. That's about it really. I've got the school run to do. And then I've got the doctors. Then I've got to go to my mate's house because we're dog sitting this weekend. But the dog we're looking after, she's fantastic. She comes here and we never want to send her home. In all fairness, she never wants to go home neither. And then when we visit, when we leave, oh, she's sulky. She's so sulky because we've gone without her. Beautiful dog. Only a little thing. Massive. And she got such an amazing temperament about her. She's so loving. She's the dog that's made me want one. So we're looking into getting the family pooch, which will be good. Yeah, then I think once we've got the dog, that's about it. I'm free. Oh no, I've got to go and pick up my other kids. It's about 4 o'clock. Well, I've got the school run to do about 3. Other kids to pick up about 4. So if I do come on later tonight, it's going to be, I would say, about 7, 8 o'clock. GMT. Or whatever it is. Yeah, GMT. Greenwich Mean Time. That all depends. Like I said, if I'm in that much pain and discomfort, it really does, honestly. It's like a vampire sucking the energy out of you. I mean, last night I actually fell asleep with a cup of coffee in both hands. You know how you sit and you hold a cup of coffee with 2 hands. I was actually holding my cup of coffee like that, and my wife woke me up because this cup of coffee was gradually, slowly tilting forward, and it were half full. I kept jumping and yanking it back and nearly covering myself in coffee. She kept saying, babe, why didn't you go to bed? Babe, why didn't you go to bed? Me being a bloke, being stomached and all that, I'm alright, as I nod back off again. I eventually gave in. She actually said, you know, I put on computer for a bit, so I didn't start a stream because I knew what was going to happen. I knew that I'd start the stream and I'd get about 10 minutes in, it's like, you know, I can't do this. I'm bushed. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. So I started playing a bit of Borderlands, and I was nodding off while playing that. So I eventually I gave in. I tapped out. I said, that's it. That's all I can stand. I'm going to bed. This was about 7:30, 7:45. She said, turn the telly off. So I said, okay then, I'm going up. And she sat there and she got a book. And I says, well, if that's all you're going to be doing, why don't you come and sit in the bedroom with me? She says, well no, because I'm going to need the light on, it'll keep you awake, because trust me. An earthquake and the end of days couldn't keep me awake. I'm going to sleep by hook or by crook. So she come up to bed and she turned the light on. And she was sat with a book, and I think I put something on my phone, and I kept waking myself up because I kept dropping my phone. And she kept nudging me, she kept saying, you're falling asleep with your phone on. So again, I eventually tapped out and put it away. And I said to her, leave the light on, you're fine. I said, I'm going to sleep, I'll be alright. I nodded off, and I think I woke up, but it weren't even half an hour. And she'd turned the light off, and she'd got a torch on her phone. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, it's got the autonomous winch. Doing it again, calling it a winch. Yeah, she got a torch on her phone. I said, what are you doing, love? She says, I'm going to sleep and all. She says, what, this early? She says, yeah, I'm tired. So she turned the light off and got in bed with me. Yeah, little tale to help you sleep, innit? But that's why I don't like going to bed so early. I try and keep myself awake as long as I can, because I know what's going to happen. I go to sleep that early, I'm waking up again at 1, 2 o'clock, ready to get up. Every time. On the last time in fact I can remember the last time I had 8 hours sleep. It did me for the day. I was tired all day. I'm one of these people, I can function on 4 or 5 hours sleep. But if I get a proper night's sleep, it does me. I'm wiped out. I can't function. So of course when I looked at the phone and realised I was about 5.5 hours asleep, I thought, well, that's about average for me. Any more I'm going to feel like crap. So I got up. Thought I'll do a stream. As long as I keep the noise down, should be alright. Here we are. Here we are. Hold on. What do you want me to do? What are you after? You're after a cargo container. Truck with a crane. Well, it looks like we don't need you anymore, Mr. Scout. What we do need is we need the White Western. But we also need the Zig. Where is it? It's not a million miles away. Let's put the blebs down. Let's lead a path. Some breadcrumbs. Oh, yeah. Still on the scout, aren't I? There we go. Go on, Mr. Zick. Hopefully, if we do this one, I reckon it should take our percentage up to 80. So this one, one more delivery, and that trophy should drop. Come on over here, you. We need you with him. Right, so what cargo container? Somehow I don't think that's going to fit in the back of the Zick, is it? Well, it should do. It's going to fit in the back of the White Western. It's going to fit in the back of the Zick. The Zick might not be able to drive with it in. Because it's only a wee little thing. Oh, cargo management. No cargo, sir. Oh. It's broken again. It's about as that stays at the bottom of the screen. Oh God, I hate being right-handed. Genius, me. Genius. And it's still, yeah, look at that. Come on, devs. Soy Sensei. You're ruining a perfectly good game. I mean, seriously. The PlayStation's starting to sound very Rolls-Royce Turbo-like. I did clean it out and put some more thermal compound on the old CPU. Capital. The capoo. It's not as loud, but it's still quite jet engine like. One sec, I don't want this coffee to go because I have made, if I am honest, I made a particularly good cup of coffee this morning. That's better. God, it's hard to get comfortable, it really is. Very horrible. I wouldn't mind, but I weren't doing no. For the first time I slipped a disc in my pack, it was through work. I was working for Know-How, the company within Curry's that does the deliveries, and I was installing. I was a specialist, so I did all the integrated cookers and stuff like that, so I was getting inside people's cupboards and you basically become a contortionist. Getting some spaces, some spaces that you'd usually think, I can't get it there, but you somehow make yourself because you know that this person needs their appliance fitting. So that's what they did the first time. The second time was when we moved into this house and I was doing something in the loft. Now, to be fair, it was a stupid thing to do because I was in the loft, which is not in itself a stupid thing to do. However, it is a very stupid thing to do when you're up there with a Jack and Coke. It's never going to end well. And I fell out. And I fell onto the ladders. And then me and the ladders went down the stairs. And all I did was break a toe. That was it, I just broke a toe. So yeah, that's the second time. Both times I was doing something, I was working or I was being a bell end. But this time I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing to provoke this. Right, we need to go past them because we've got to get some fuel. Where is it? It's over there. That's alright. The bleb's down, come on. Bleb. Blebbington. Blebville. Any movement upstairs. Is she getting up? I doubt it. If she does, she'll only get up for a smoke. And then she'll go back to bed. Where are you? Yeah? That's it. So if I go quiet this morning, it's because again, if there's no to talk about, I'm not going to sit here yammering on for no reason. And also because it's really early in the morning. So the quieter I can be, the better, the less trouble I'm going to get in with the wife. Wary about going over these bridges with that one behind me. It seems to be following alright. That's good. Here we go. There's a fuel container. Ta 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 ta. Come on, don't do something silly now and tip over. There we go. If we just stop there and then transfer over to Fleet Star, where is it? There it is. And then obviously we can refuel from the fuel tank to the White Western. 5 gallon. It said 24 when I left on the Zik. Fleet Star. I'll fill it up anyway. Running a bit low. Might have to take a drive, methinks, at some point. Must remember to do that. Oh, for crying out loud. That's the one. Why would you connect to that one? I mean, really? Oh, it's a bit foggy in Michigan today. are the blebs. Oh, I don't like going over bridges with 2 trucks. Even in a straight line. It's alright, just me moving again. Ow. That was a bit freaking brutal. I think I've passed that same log about 500 times and practically drove straight through it, and then on this one occasion it decided it's going to be all that way about it. Oh, sorry about that. Nearly there now. I think what I might have to do is keep the Zik on the main path, send the White Western over to get the container, and then put it on the back of the White Western and bring it over. I think it's in an area, it's a bit sort of off to the right, so it's a bit watery and a bit boggy and a bit horrible. And as you've seen, the Zik ain't great with any of them conditions. But if needs be, if it can't do it, then we'll either just leave the Zik there and take it on the White Western, or we'll pull the Zik with the White Western. That way the Zik still gets the benefit for the job. That's it, the voice is getting a little less deep now. A little bit back to its old self. And it's over there, out in the wild blue yonder. I think the White Western might struggle, you know, because it's only got all-wheel drive. It's got diff. Sniff the diff. I am not seeing a cargo container, and it'll be big enough. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. I see it, sonny. Well, keep away. Get the container. No, I couldn't see the container. That's a log. So I think we just gotta, yeah. So what do I need a crane for that for? Weird. I do need the crane though, because I've got to take it off this truck and put it on the Zik. Here you go, little Zik. I have your cargo. Just pull off to one side. With the Zik next to us. I'll turn the Zik round because we're going back that way. I think that should just about do it. That looks not very level. Ugh. Don't like using the crane on uneven ground. I really don't. There we go, that way. Right, Mr. Zik. Go on. Let's have you turned around. Oh, please don't get stuck or do something stupid like top level while I'm turning around. Just this once. Just this once. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, we don't want to drop it on uneven ground either, because the weight of it's just going to topple this truck over. There we go. Like the perfect team. Let's get that handbrake on. Then we need to change back over. And we need to unpack the cargo. Must remember to do that. There we go. you believe it's pulling my truck over? Back in a bit. Oh, yep, it's pulling my truck over. I don't like it. See, it's got the Zik to lean on. Better lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Yeah, that's enough. No, 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 no. It's not like that bloke can pick her a dibble down. No, 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 no. Don't do it that. It'll be fine. Let's restore the crane before this truck has some sort of conniption fit. Back it all out of the way. Right, Mr. Zik. Your time to shine. Back the cargo. Oh, look at that. Are you going to manage this, little one? I'll give it a shot on your own. If you can't make it, I'll get Mr. White Western to come and give thee a hand. It seems to be doing alright so far. We've not met anything that I would perceive as an obstacle, shall we say. I know we've got to get to the end of this road, so we'll get to the end of this road and then I'll use the blebs to mark where we go. Look at that, so is that sunrise or sunset? I think it's sunrise, right? I think it might be sunset. Yeah, it's sunset, late afternoon. I don't know which way is east and which way is west. Well, clearly I do now. That way there is west. Now that way must be east. By logic. But the old turned around, so we'll not know again. Come on, little Zik. They just mirrors that. Even though it's an all-wheel drive, it looks like it's front-wheel drive. It's ever so weird. Like front-wheel drive only, because I know in all-wheel drive technically it is front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, both at the same time. But it was looking like it was front-wheel drive only. Sorry about this, my throat is, you know what I'm like in the morning. My throat gets all crappy. Oh. Sorry about that. Joking on me coffee. The trouble is, laughing or coughing or sneezing or even farting, it absolutely crucifies my back. And my uncle rang yesterday and I said to him, it's like having a broken rib. Cough or you laugh or anything like that, it's just excruciating. It really is. The only reason I keep going on about it, and the reason it's bothering me, is because I haven't done anything. Trust me, I'd be the first to admit it if I had. But I haven't done anything to warrant this problem. I think we did this before. Well, I did this before, and it went horribly wrong around about here. I tipped. So I think what I'm going to do, go all the way down, not going in there, all the way down to there, and then all I've got to contend with is that bit of water there. But this way it's very it can get very perpendicular and very rough. And this ain't the best little truck in the world. Well, as you can see, it's quite wobbly and top heavy now, whereas that road seems a bit wider, a bit more trustworthy. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh yeah, I need to put the blebs down, don't I? Blebington, 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 Blebington. Bit quiet then for a while, didn't I? But it was lovely. Saturday, oh thank God he shut up. I know what you're all thinking, really. Yeah, even though it's a bit longer, I think we did the right thing. Because I'm sure, memory serves me correctly, on my other account, I went that other way through the back roads and it didn't end very well for Mr. Zickington. He got turned over and flipped on his side and he lost his cargo, and yeah, it was it was annoying. Because then I'd managed to flip him back over, and I've no sooner flipped him back over than oh, wow. It'd be interesting to watch that. I would be interested to watching that back in a playback, but the camera work was shoddy. So unfortunately it's just going to look crap. Yeah, he's got them nice big snorkels on the back, so I don't need to worry about water damage, that's for sure. Come on, little Zick. I tell you, you're impressing me so far. You're not being as absolutely useless as I remember you. He's dying to topple. He really is. And this way's not that brutal. Not as brutal as the other way. Can you imagine if he went the other way? Wow, be on his roof by now. On his roofington. Yeah, that's the thing for today. Everything ends in a Ington. End up on his roofington, Stuckington, Strandedington. No, that one won't work. At least, as I've spotted, 2, maybe 3 occasions where, well, obviously, the one that the one that happened just now, which was absolutely epic. And then I think there was at least one other occasion that I've seen where he could have gone over. It was close. He was sort of leaning and listing and bouncing. There we go. Actually made it this time. Bound. All that effort for 1,200 quid. That's a bit poo. I'm not very impressed with that. Let's have a look at the percentage. 70%. That's weird. I don't get it. It went from 40 to 60 and now it's gone from 60 to... Yeah. Whatever. So, oh, I do apologise. Sorry about that. That was a bit rude. So, at the worst, we've got 3 jobs to do. It's not too bad. So we've done the tasks. Are there any more in this area? I know we've got a couple of Black Rivers. I think they're sort of getting there. Now they're in Black River done. Smithville done. Island Lake. Well, we've still got 1 to do. Corporate expansion. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got corporate expansion and that's done. So then we can concentrate on the contracts. Awesome. 78% of Michigan. It's looking good, boys and girls. It's looking good. Yeah, Zick should be able to do this one. Turn you around, little man. Come on. Turn you around. I'm going to have to put the blebs down. Getting a little bit low on fuel again. Not quite at half a tank, but lower than I'd like to be. So it's looking like we've got to go pretty much back the way we came to the point. Along here, and then we've got to swing a left, and just here. Corporate expansion is just here. There it is. I think we may need some fuel. Sort of partway through this job anyway. Trouble is, at the minute I don't think we're anywhere near any fuel container fuel carrier. One there, one there, one there, one there. That's it. So the nearest one is actually that one. Well, we'll see see where this job takes us and what they want us to do. Whoa, easy. What I'm trying to do is avoid the rocks. Come on now. That cup of coffee went down too well and too quick. I may need to make another one. I'll get one of them cutscenes, didn't I? From where when I go and make a coffee, I just like put you on hold. It plays that music. Dun, 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 dun. Or one of my personal favourites. Do you like pina coladas? Get caught in the wind. I'm losing it, I'm singing. Well, no, she has. I don't think my wife's even heard me sing, but yeah. I've got inebriated and done the karaoke a couple of times. She's heard it. Pulling me to the side. I don't want to be pulled to the side. I want to pull forwards. Oh my days. Come on now. I'll be honest, that was because I was yawning and driving at the same time. Shows that the two do not mix. That reminds me of a story of when I worked for Comet. A lot of you younglings won't remember Comet. The electrical company that was like Curry's. Well, they were Curry's biggest competitors at the time. I used to work for them, and all of their cabs had got a camera in which faced inwards and outwards, so they could watch and make sure the guys weren't smoking in the cab and stuff like that. And if there was an accident, it'd show you. You could see from the outside, so you could see the sort of situational variables and what happened, but also you could see the driver on the inside and his reaction. So, you know, if he weren't paying attention because he was talking to his mate, or if he were being naughty and on his mobile phone, so you could see all aspects. But the company abused him, and they used him to sort of spy on people because it actually had audio as well. So it was a bit naughty, and I remember this one occasion. There's a guy there. You get him at every place. You know, he comes in, he does his job, he goes out, and he's pretty good at his job, and he never gets into any trouble. And he got called into the office one day, and I was like, "What's he been called in for?" He never, ever gets called into the office. And he was called in, and he come out, and he was looking a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Perplexed. And what was it called? It was called Drive Safe or something like that. That's what the cameras were called. And I says, "What's up, matey?" And he says, I've just had a bollocking. Threatened, he says, this is to be taken as a verbal warning and the next one's going to be a written. He says, wow, what have you done? You never do it. He says, apparently they caught me on the drive cam. He says, right, what were you doing? He goes, you're not going to believe this. I says, what's that? He goes, you're not going to believe it. I goes, what? Tell me. He says, we're yawning. I says, you what? He says, they pulled me in and said that it's not safe to yawn behind the wheel because obviously you're not in full control, and some people when they yawn they shut their eyes. I'm off again now. Ugh. So yeah, it's not a made up story. But God is my witness. Them beep D's pulled him in the office and actually gave him a dressing down because they caught him on cam yawning. They just totally abused it, they really did. I mean, one of the other guys, he got done for picking his nose, which, yeah, at the best of times it's a filthy habit, but because they said it contravenes health and safety because it's dirty, and they were concerned with what he was doing with the bogies after he'd picked them, which I find amusing. Yeah, he got a dressing down for picking his nose, but yeah, my mate got into strife for yawning, of all things. Because I thought it would wind up. I did. I sure up. You're talking out of your Rearington. And it was true. We even argued with the supervisors about it, and this is no, it really is a health and safety issue. They said to me, mad. It's an involuntary human reaction. You know, you've got no control over your muscles and stuff when you're yawning, so, you know. One, how are you meant to stop it? And two, what's the safest way to yawn when driving? And they basically turned around and said, well, don't. Alright. So I asked them the $1 million question. You ever tried to stop a yawn? No, you can't stop it. You physically can't stop it. You can stifle it, but you can't stop it. That was round about the beginning of the time when Comet was really going downhill, and I jumped ship at it. I ended up noticing, I think about a year, maybe 2 before they went into administration. I've been there 3 years, so I wouldn't have got much in redundancy anyway. But yeah, you know, leading up to that point when things really started going downhill and, you know, they really started getting stupid with the rules, up till that point, I enjoyed that job. It was one of the best jobs I ever had. I really truly enjoyed that job. And I sometimes wish you could go back and do it again. It was one of them jobs. And I really did enjoy it up till that point. But yes, there you go, there's a little tale for you to digest. We're nearly here. So we've got to get some wood. And we've got to go build a bridge. Oh, I think you've gone through the edge of the water, didn't you? They didn't like that. Yep, there we are. Get some wood. And go build a bridge, and then we can actually concentrate on the contracts. See, this one should take it up to 80% at least. So, pretty sure, or I'm hoping, There'll be a couple of contracts that the Zickington can do, and the trophy should then pop. The pop. Poppington. And I know I put in the videos, 2 videos ago. In this video we're going to try and get the trophy. But see, I weren't lied. In this video we did try to get the trophy, we just didn't get too far. I never made a promise that we were going to get it in that video. Wooden planks. Where are they going? Oh. Yep, that's me moving again. The bridge. It's got to go about there then. Where are you going? What, eh? What are you doing over there? Come on, that's it. I think we'll have enough fuel. I mean, we picked the job up. We drove here and picked the job up. And we got 29, but we came from all the way over here. So then when we drove to here, I can't remember how much we'd got, but we've just got all the way up to here. We've got 17 gallons, so I think we should have enough, just about, to get us to there. We're down to 14 gallon, not bad. Still in 17 gallon last time I looked at it. Get through, it's the softest bit, and then we're back onto the generally sturdy, stable road. This way. Be careful. This is the bit that makes me nervous. I mean, it was one thing to do it when it were empty, but we're not empty anymore, which makes us a little bit unstable. What the good thing is, this cargo don't sit that high. I mean, the cargo container that's sat quite high. It really alters sort of our centre of gravity. It was quite high up, so it made us a real tip risk. Whereas this stuff, it's not that tall, but I don't turn around. I don't want to turn around and say, "Yeah, I'm not going to tip." All right, and then we tip, because that's usually what happens. All I'll say is we are at less of a risk. Still at risk of tipping, just less of a risk. This is where we picked the job up from. We should need to turn right, and then we'll just be off the bridge. you can check the percentage. See how much it's knocked off. Should be 10%. If it takes up 20%, I'm starting to think it's not based on the fact that it's one delivery. It's based on the units of cargo. So if this goes up to 90, then I'm thinking it's not like one delivery, it's like units of cargo. That's my thinking anyway. Yeah, I've got another nice bridge. That's South Bridge. Let's have a look. It is 90%. I think it is, it's units. I think it is, that's what it is. Yeah, 10 cargoes, not 10 deliveries, 10 cargoes. God, I really did ought to read it properly. So we've only got one more to go. One more to go. We need to try to do it the zig, but we need to get some fuel from somewhere. Now we're going on to the normal contracts. Husky forward, power lines. Fallen pole 1, fallen pole 2, metal beams. Activate. Where do I get a metal beam from? We've just been there. There's a fallen pole there. So if we get the metal beam from there and take it to there, that trophy should drop. And we're not too far away from the White Wester, so we can pinch a bit of fuel off him if needs be. So go all the way back again now. Stop. Just stop. Okay, come on. Yeah, it was at 29% when we picked the wood up. Now it's 16, so that's 13% from here to there. So that'll leave us 3% to get from there to that fallen pole number 2. If it's not enough, I can always spin this round. It's not a million miles away. Just give it enough fuel to get the job done. Turn around. Up the Hillington. Oh, my wife picked me some of them. Probably seems dead random, but yeah, my wife picked me some of them Doritos up yesterday. You know, the tangy cheese flavoured ones, but they're flaming hot. Wow, they really are. They ought to change the name to Fuking Hot, because they are hot, and I like hot stuff. I can handle the heat, and I was like, wow. It felt like it burning my lips. I think I opened a big bag and I had about 5 Doritos out of it. Threw them away. That was mostly because I was trying to play the computer and eat them at the same time. There's no worse than trying to use a joypad with greasy hands. So I got sick and tired of eating a Dorito and then furiously wiping my hands and then using the joypad and then eating a Dorito, and I just got fed up with doing that. So it's like, you know what, I'm not going to try and eat them while I'm playing. I'll wait till we're watching a film or something and I can sit and eat them then. I might even try some of that nacho cheese dip because I like that, just to cool them down a touch. Ooh. Mate, wow. Oh, 6 gallons. Not looking good. So I'm just debating here. I think I'm going to bring the White Western up, put some fuel in. Yeah, it's got plenty of fuel. We'll bring it up. It's about 20-30 quid a gallon off it. Then use the White Western. Enough fuel to get to a fuel tanker. That's where we've got to drop the metal beams. Perhaps. So pull alongside, but they also at the same time I'll stay out of the way because I'm going to be coming back down there. There we go, should be more than enough. Let's take this down the road to fallen pole number 2. Oh, keep going. Come on, you fuel. Taillight's breaking in, creeping in even. That'll be the wee small hours in the morning. And the morning haze across the marshy area, across the swamp. Oh yeah, it's stuck now, right? If you've got the extra weight of some metal beams in. So it changed everything, hasn't it? To them beams has definitely altered the game slightly. There we go. Where are they going to? Let's get a trophy now. Where is it? Come on. I knew it was going to drop while I checked. There you go. What's a mile? So now, when we get the opportunity, we can sell that one. Get some cash. We don't need it anymore. So let's do that now. Let's do it now. Recover. Bye bye. It was fun, and you did well, little one. If I want to do anything, I'm just going to feed my bad habit. Should be getting on for 4:15. 4:20. 4:15. What a guess. What a guess. The arse will be coming alive in the next couple of hours, methinks. We've got to retain it. Then go to, no, don't do that. Go to storage, click the triangle button then. That's the Zik, and we want to sell it for 45 grand. Bye bye, little one. It was fun while it lasted. And now we'll go back to the White Western. We'll finish that, try and finish that job with the White Western. Yeah, we need to do a global map. Island Lake. There we go, the White Western. Oof. So if all these contracts, if these contracts are all we've got to do, and there's not a lot of them, we'll be in Drummond before long. Right, I'm just trying to think if we've got any trucks nearby. Then again, no. Let me just have a look in a second. Oh dear, I've just got to move a little bit. Oh. Right, let's go to the map. So we're going to pick it up from there, and then we could, oh no, actually we could pick it up from there and then take it straight there, and then pick it up from there and go, we could maybe cross there. Yeah, I think we should be able to cross there, down there and across to the fallen pole. So we might, I said might, have enough fuel, but got a fuel container there. So I think what we'll do is we'll do that one, and then we'll jump over to that fuel container. Yes, yes. So we actually need to turn left here. Ah, now then. That's a trailer. Sideboard semi-trailer, and I haven't got a saddle on. So, no point. No point. So we'll go from there, go across to there. Still makes no difference. Go to the fuel tanker, all the way back. Grab that there, try and cut across there. To there. To there, to there, to there. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go from there, across to there, get the fuel, And then down here, we've got the twin steer. Where is it? There it is. We'll take the twin steer from here over here. And now it's a trailer. God's sake. I could, I suppose. Which ones? I could have swore one of them had got a saddle on. And that's it. Yeah, we're going to have to do it the way I originally said. Because I was going to try and do it when we get it from there. And then it's just up there. But I've got no truck with a saddle on. Oh well. Not a problemo. So, I've got to go up and get some more. Yep, the PS4 is getting a touch louder. I think it's just because it's Gen 1 and it's the game it's running. The particular game that it's running. Yeah, that's all it is. There's nothing you can do about it. They'll never be as quiet as the PS Pro. Maybe a case of perhaps moving the PlayStation somewhere else, like the other side of the TV, so it's not as close to the microphone. Which I can do in a bit. It is not a problem. Let's say I cleaned it. It is quite loud. Oh, for God's sake. I don't want to do that drive. Because if I recover, I've got to drive all the way back. So we've got the Fleet Star, Western Steer, the Twin Steer. The Fleet Star is the only one that will turn that over. The Scout's got a trailer on it, and the Chevy's way over here. The Chevy won't move it. Damn. Damn. Alright, Mr. Twin Steer, you're up. Your time to shine. A fair old drive, but yeah. That's another semi-trailer, isn't it? Yeah. And that one's a semi-trailer as well. Yep. So I can't even pull them. Yeah, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to recover that yeah, I've got to recover it no matter what I do. I was going to say I'll just go up with twin steer and do the job with the twin steer, but I've still got to recover it no matter what. I've got to tip it the right way up. Because if I don't, I'll not be able to use it for anything else. And I'll have to recover it anyway. So it's going to need flipping over. No, why would you do that? I'll get used to the slow, heavy steering of this truck. And the problem is, recoveries take time, especially if you've got trucks flipping here, there and everywhere. Oh, the steering really is taking some. You have to drive in the small trucks. The slow steering is really taking some getting used to. Because I was going to grab that, but it's a semi-trailer, so I can't drag it. It's a shame because there's no way of finagling it either. I think it's the next turn on the right. Yeah, it is. This one. I think we've got to go right to the top of this road. Yeah, straight to the top. And there it is, laying on its back like a stuck turtle. I think the fact that the PlayStation is sitting on top of a wooden unit, it's sort of amplifying the sound of the fan. What I might do is I might move it over to the other side and put it on the floor. Mind you, then I don't really want it over that side because there's a radiator over there. And once you go it on, 4 PS4 is going to suffocate. And then if she puts clothes on the radiator, it's going to be drawing in damp air. That's probably not the best of ideas. I'll figure something out, one way or another. It looks way further on the map than it actually is. There it is, looking all fed up. Well, because this truck's got so many wheels, and you put it into all-wheel drive, it's not too bad at all. That means getting a decent position for this. Yeah, that looks like a fairly decent position. Yeah, I just didn't see the well, I didn't see the fact that I drifted that far over onto the side. No, further back. No, there we are. I'll have to get that close. Surely that's got to be it now. Yep. Look at that, I didn't even need to switch the winch on. I'll change trucks, and the problem is I'm in a bit of a weird position, well, a bit of a horrible position to be grabbing that metal beams because they're heavy. I'm gonna have to try and drag them up here. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. See, the trouble is it's pulling the truck. Don't like it. Don't like it. That's it. Turn that way a little bit. That was a nice, easy recovery, that. Quite pleased with that. Fair enough. Let's just not do it again. Didn't realise it was tipping the truck that much. Thank you, Mr. Fleetstar. You've done a wonderful job. And now we can carry on our journey. Wait a minute, am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. I am. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm going the right way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to deliver these here, and I'm going to change the plan a bit. I'm going to deliver these here, and then I'm going to leave the White Star where it is, and we're going to jump over to the Twin Steer because he's already there. So we'll grab the Twin Steer, put a pack of metal beams on the back of the Twin Steer, and then go to the last pole, because I'd be happier cutting across that marshland in the Twin Steer than I would in this. I think this would struggle. Whereas the Twin Steer, I think it would just eat it up. Wouldn't even be a problem for the Twin Steer. Nearly there. See, it struggles a bit on a road like this with just a bit of mud. So I think if we were to take it onto the marshland where the water's quite deep, it would struggle. Here we are. Job done. So now we're going to nip over to the Twin Steer. Saves us a drive back. Take it forward a bit. And then should be able to back it all the way around. This way we're still facing the right direction instead of getting it and having to turn all the way around again. It's no big deal. Just reverse up. There we go. Metal beams. Right, let's put some blabs down this time. So we're going to go this way. Come on. Come on. Is it this way? No, we're not. We're actually going this way. That's it. Across here. Over here. There we are. Oh, for God's sake, really? Thank you. How many did we put down? That way. That way. So that way. Then that'll be that contract done. The easiest of ways. See, I went in the dip with this truck, but it don't matter, we can handle it. It's bigger, it's longer. Yeah, we go around the back. Around this side of the hut. The hut. Please don't get stranded, please don't get stranded. Oh, stranded. Not stranded. Just flatten down the top of that hill. Catch great chunks out of it. That's it. I knew this would handle it better. I didn't think the White Star would cope. In fact, I knew it wouldn't. I'm not entirely sure it's got a decent snorkel on it as well. To do a bit of shuffling about, but I can get there. Really, why is it not? I can't understand why it's not that tree. I just don't get it. The tree was blatantly in the green circle. getting to that point now where it can almost cope on its own. Let's put the diff lock on, see if that makes any difference. No, that just seems to be digging us in. Never seen that before with the diff lock on. Seems like actually getting buried deeper in the crap. Oh, yeah, grab a tree stump. They're always good, they are, you know they're not playing anyway. They stirred it. That's it. Back on solid ground. Tree stump? Yep. Sneaky bugger. Didn't see you sat there, hiding. To do, I didn't want to do that, but I had to get rid of the blue bleb. Cargo management. Ah, drill equipment and stuff. We are homeward bound. Yeah, tight turn, long truck. Back up and take another run at it. Need to swing out wide. This point. This point. Swing it wide. Swing it wide. Swing it. Wow. Or not. Okay. What we got, what we got, what we got. Let's go to this one, because we know that's going to pull us sort of over to the left. That's it. Stop there. And then anything that's going to pull us over to the right. There. So it's sort of a bit of a shufty-in thing. I don't really mean. I did that to try and get away from that bloody pole, and all we've done is dragged the sails back towards it. For God's sake, where is it? I just had it then. There we go. Any further? It's not going to pull on that tree. It's going to rip it out. What about there? I suppose we could try it. I don't like it much, but we could try it. Actually, that's not worked out too bad. So it's like trying to get up on its own. I don't remember this bit being such a pain in the backsidington. The bottomington. There we go. I think it's just a case of following the road round now. A bit dark, so some headlights on so we can see what the situation is. So that is that contract done. 4.5 grand. Very nice. 85 grand we've got. So that's that contract done, and with that, that's that video done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.